Hey there, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well today. Today, I'm going to be doing a VR for collecting Nolan. I'll have his link in the description. He's got an outstanding channel for anybody who, well, likes great quality content, but also a Nolan Ryan fan. Definitely needs to go check Collecting Nolan out. Again, I'll have his link in the description. And this is a VR for him. He's actually, he hit 100 subscribers and he has a VR giveaway. Basically, what got you into baseball? What got you into collecting? And, Nolan Ryan. Do you have any Nolan Ryan that you want to share or anything else that you would want to share? But definitely go check out his video, the 500 giveaway. It has all of the details in there. I want to say it's maybe 5 or so videos back. Awesome, awesome, awesome content creator. So with that having been said, going a little story here. Basically, what got me into baseball, I suppose thinking back on it, I had to really think about this for a little while. I was always interested in baseball, and this is going to sound really silly, but as a little kid who grew up on Star Wars, I was born in '76, and I grew up with Star Wars. Well, in the world of sports, the closest thing to swinging a lightsaber was swinging a baseball bat. And that was officially my first, I suppose, nod towards interest in it. And anyway, it kind of went from there. Now, the neighborhood that we originally lived in, we were in a duplex, and let's just say it was a really bad neighborhood as in a stranger, somebody that we didn't know. They had the wrong address. Thank God none of us were home. Kicked open the front door and fired a shot across the living room, bullet hole in the living room wall. And yeah, after that, my parents decided we need to move. So we moved, and compared to where we lived before in Metairie, which is in the greater New Orleans area, we moved to the North Shore, and man, it was country, complete country compared to where we were in the city. Nice neighborhood, the whole 9 yards. And the very first day, I'll never forget, when we were moving in the moving truck, there was a kid, a boy my age, and he was actually a year younger than me. But anyway, I saw him walking down the street. I had no idea who he was, but he had a baseball bat on his shoulder, and I saw it like he had a glove on the side, kind of tucked under his arm. And we were in a U-Haul going down the street, and I was like, oh, a friend, a friend. So anyway, yeah, but my dad stops. I open the door, hop out, ends up being this guy, Jared, who I became friends with. And there was a plot of land at the corner of the subdivision, or not the subdivision, the block that my parents' house is on. And yeah, Jared lived down the street. And anyway, that plot was empty, and they could have easily built a house on it, but Jared's dad, Big John we called him, he had named it Mr. Big John Field, and it was reserved basically for us kids. And yeah, so all my buddies and I, we'd go in the field, we'd play baseball every day. We'd also play football, soccer, etc., but primarily baseball. That's what got me started. That's what developed my love for it. Now, going to Nolan Ryan, actually had a Nolan Ryan glove. Unfortunately, that thing got beat to oblivion and beyond as a kid. I think it was my first actual glove. And yeah, so that's not here anymore, unfortunately. And but so that was my first nod to the name Nolan Ryan. And I think it was my dad, it had to have been my dad, that told me about Nolan Ryan as far as, one of the greatest pitchers, etc., etc. And at the time he was playing for, let's see, it was the Angels when I was a little kid at the old house, and then the Astros when we moved here. So, but yeah, this is the back of a Beckett Monthly, and it's got Nolan, the Ryan Express there with Roger Clemens, of course. Who's on the front? Oh yeah, Rhino. Anyway, yeah, one of my favorite all-time players, but Nolan Ryan is my favorite all-time pitcher, without a doubt. Player too, of course, but pitcher specifically. And so, yeah, my dad always kind of reminds me of Nolan Ryan in a way. And I think the other thing that attracted me to Nolan Ryan, besides getting to know that the kind of guy he was, the player, and how amazing of a pitcher he was. He, to me, I always called him the Clint Eastwood of baseball. I'm a huge Clint Eastwood fan, and yeah, he's a cowboy of baseball, man. I mean, that's just plain and simple truth, in my opinion. And yeah, he would go up there, and you could hear the, in my mind, the good, the bad, and the ugly whistle, sound being played every time he'd go up there to the mound, like he was up to a noonday duel shootout. But anyhow, so some Nolan Ryan goodness that I have to share. I do have his 89 Upper Deck, as you can see. And this is my little mini shrine to Nolan Ryan. This ball was signed, I'm pretty sure it was 88 that I got this. It was a Christmas gift. And oh man, yeah. So it has not been opened ever. And so, yeah, but that's the 89 Upper Deck. I change this card out from time to time. And another thing I'll show you guys, actually, well, you can see the Beckett Monthly up there. That might be my favorite one. It's December 1990, Nolan Ryan. And it's just a great shot. Great shot of him. So I've got some cards I'll go over, kind of show you. I don't have a collection like collecting Nolan. But, I have my own little collection here. And this is just some. But, yeah, we're going to start off some cards. So we got the 78 Nolan Ryan there. And we got the 78 Nolan Ryan, most games, 10 or more strikeouts, lifetime, 77 record breaker. Then the 78 Nolan Ryan with Phil Niekro, strikeout leaders. 79 Topps Nolan Ryan. And we got the 79 Topps Nolan Ryan with J.R. Richard, strikeout leaders. And again, the 79 strikeouts, all-time record holders, Nolan Ryan and Walter Johnson. What a guy to be paired with. And I guess they were saving money, so they just decided to do both picks in black and white. But I would have liked Nolan Ryan in color. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool in a way. You don't get many black and white Nolan Ryans. Then the 1980 Nolan Ryan. I remember going into a hobby store when I was a kid. I guess I was 12 around. And yeah, bought this card. I don't know. I want to say I paid 27 bucks for it, but I was so thrilled to have that Nolan Ryan. It was the oldest Nolan Ryan I had in my collection. Then we've got an 84 Ralston Purina Nolan Ryan, first annual collector's edition. 1984 Topps Astros batting pitching leaders with Jose Cruz. At the end of this video, I want to show you guys actually a shirt of all things, but it is a shirt of awesomeness to me. I bought it in high school. Nolan Ryan shirt. Nolan Ryan here, along with Steve Carlton and Tom Seaver, National League active career strikeout leaders. 84 Topps really gave him a lot of limelight, which was awesome. Nolan Ryan, Steve Carlton, and Gaylord Perry. 83 highlight. Ryan, Carlton, and Perry surpass Walter Johnson. 85 Topps Nolan Ryan. 86 mini Nolan Ryan. The leaders, I believe. Yeah, leaders card. Funny enough, and I'm trying to complete the 86 Topps set. I used to have his 86 Topps card. No idea what happened to it. It has completely disappeared. So, yeah, I need another 86 Topps Nolan Ryan. 86 Donruss. And most of you guys have seen these cards 10 times over, so I'm just kind of blowing through them. 87 Fleer. But I love them. These are the cards that I grew up with. 87 Star Stickers, Nolan Ryan. Yeah, and if you guys go check out Collecting Nolan, those who haven't already, man, the stuff that he shows you, like, he has everything from, you name it. Nolan Ryan, top to bottom, all kinds of stuff. He had a video, I think, yesterday. And, yeah, he had these awesome Mets photos. Here's the 87 Topps Nolan. '87 Donruss. We have the 88 Score. I do like the 88 Score. It just kind of, with the Astros colors, I don't know, somehow it works. The yellow. 88 Donruss. Got his 88 Topps. 88 turned back the clock on his 83 Nolan Ryan. I don't have his 83 card, actually. 89 Upper Deck. What is that? It's like the checklist? Yeah, the team checklist. Always thought that was a pretty cool card. And then that's his standard 89 Upper Deck card, which is a killer action pose. Then 89 Topps Nolan Ryan. 89 Donruss. 89 Fleer. And one of my favorite Nolan Ryan cards is the 89 Bowman. I absolutely love that card. It's a throwback to the old days. And yeah, just a phenomenal, the little, what do you call it? Autograph there, the facsimile auto. Remember when I first got that card, just thinking awesomeness. Then the 90 Leaf Nolan Ryan. These Leaf cards were expensive for us kids back in the day. And then we've got 90 Upper Deck. And 90 Upper Deck was a great year for Nolan Ryan cards. I mean, 90 was a great year, period. For Nolan Ryan, 89, 90. Between the 300 wins, and then we go there, 300th win, Nolan Ryan. Such a cool card. And then we've got Nolan there, throwing the football. And funny enough, we'll get into it a little bit later towards the very end. The card on the bottom left, I wonder, we'll have to check. That's number 3. I'll have to see what the other card is that I'm referring to. You'll see what I mean. Okay, yeah, it's got him on all the teams. Yeah, Angels, Astros, and the Mets, and of course, the Rangers. Then the 5,000 strikeouts. I remember watching both those games, 300th win and 5,000th strikeout, and that was just awe-inspiring, to say the least. Baseball Heroes, 90 Upper Deck subset when he was with the Mets. 1968 victory. 90 Upper Deck again, Baseball Heroes. 1975, double milestone, no hit number 4. 75, it was at his 4th no-hitter. Baseball Heroes, 1981 all-time leader. And you know, with Nolan, you'll see the serious Nolan, of course, the gritty Nolan Ryan, but he will smile, and that's just, I don't know, it's kind of a, sounds silly, I guess, but there was a fatherly quality to that, and relating it to my dad, I suppose. 1989, 5,000, the big 5,000, man. Then it goes to the 90 Topps. And the 90 Topps had their 5,000 tribute, first for the Mets. And I don't have any vintage Nolan Ryan Mets cards. Collecting Nolan definitely does. They're on the Angels. Then on the Astros. And of course on the Rangers. 90 Donruss. 90 Donruss, 5,000 Ks. All the card manufacturers are trying to jump on the 5,000 K, 300 win bandwagon, but Upper Deck, I think, hit it out of the park. Nolan Ryan Diamond King. And you know, I don't know, you guys let me know, did he have many Diamond Kings? 90 Score, the 89 highlight Nolan Ryan card. Nolan Fans, number 5,000. And we got the 90 Fleer. Yeah, I went hog wild in the 90s. I bought whatever the store had. I mean, not in quantity, but whatever I could get my hands on when I could afford cards. Yeah, I bought 300 Strikeout Club. He and Mike Scott talking business. 90 Fleer Superstar. Then the 91 Score. And Score was a great set. For the subsets, they had some cool, like this one here. Strikeout Man, K-Man, Nolan Ryan on the 91 Score. That's just beyond cool to me. That's the back, K-Man. 91 score again, the no-hit club. June 11th, 1990 versus Oakland Athletics. I remember that because it was just essentially a week and a half before my birthday. And this is a great card. The 91 score, 1990 highlight, Nolan Ryan with his son, 300 career victories. Yeah, I remember him giving, saluting and then walking off the field with his little boy. Yeah, it's one of my favorite Nolan Ryan cards there too. And then the 91 Topps. It's a nice action card. 91 Topps record breaker for 1990. Nolan Ryan becomes senior citizen among pitchers who have authorized a no-hitter. 6th no-hitter of his career. Senior citizen at that. I don't know, it just seems insulting at that age. Nolan Ryan on the 91 Fleer. It's not that he was a senior citizen, it's just he was an amazing pitcher, is what it comes down to. 91 Donruss. Workhorse. 91 Donruss highlights, no hits against the Athletics. Almost done here, folks. 91 highlights, 300th win. And then I'm going to show off the t-shirt. Now, this set, I know, it's the, what was it called? I should know this. But, yeah, Pacific. And I'll be honest with you, I do like it because it shows, and as a kid I was kind of blown away. That's the youngest Met picture of Nolan Ryan that I have. One of the worst trades in baseball. That's the understatement of the century. But, yeah, it was a really cool set. And 91, everybody and their brother was producing cards, non-sports, you name it. But this set does have really interesting pictures. It's a cool action shot of Nolan. Oldest to throw a no-hitter. Yeah, and just the flames on the back there. I don't know. It was a great nod to Nolan Ryan, I felt. And you have here, let's see, the 300th game win battery. Arnsberg, Ryan, and Gino Petralli. This 300 award. And then I just picked this one because I thought it was interesting. But yeah, the Texas Beefmaster. I remember when I saw this card the first time, I was like, the Texas Beefmaster. I mean, I'm telling you, he's a cowboy. But yeah, he always wanted to be a rancher. And, it goes into rancher life. But yeah. Can you imagine Nolan Ryan in a Western? Like, I'd be down for it. I'd totally be down for it. Baseball was his life, but Premier, let's see, OPG Premier 92, Nolan Ryan. 92 Bowman. 92 Fleer Ultra. And just a few more here. 92 Donruss, the Coca-Cola card. And I do love this card. This is the one that I was... Okay, so it is a different event. 19 strikeouts card. Because he's in the same pose as he was with the third shutout card. But yeah, that's him in a locker room, I guess, right after showering. And man, he's so young there. It's awesome. 1966 to 1993. When he's with the Angels. Also on the upper deck, this is, let's see, I think 2000 upper deck, if I recall correctly. Nolan Ryan, decade dateline. Ryan tosses 2 no-hitters in a season. And then Nolan Ryan, Angels, doesn't really say anything else. Last 2 cards, and these are recent. This year, 8-Bit Ballers, Nolan Ryan. I was pleasantly surprised to pull a Nolan Ryan out of the 8-Bit Ballers top subset. And then we have ourselves, actually 2025, Allen and Ginter, Nolan Ryan on the Angels. So those are some of my cards of Nolan. Probably took more time than I should have, guys, and I do apologize for anybody that I bored to death on that. But this is the shirt, and I've never shown, I haven't shown anybody this shirt since 91. So, got a little bit of debris, but I bought this. It's by a brand, Nutmeg, And I'm not at athletic department. I can't remember what store this was from, guys, but Texas Rangers, Nolan Ryan. I remember wearing this shirt in high school. So happy and proud to wear it. I got so many compliments. Authentic MLB. And the thing that's awesome is on the back. Well, of course, you get another shot there. Nolan Ryan, 6'2", 210 pounds, born January 31st, 1947. He's 2 years younger than my dad. Birthplace, Refugio, Texas. Position, pitcher, bats and throws right. Selected by the New York Mets organization in the 8th round of the free agent draft in June of 1965, Nolan Ryan has been in the major leagues for 24 years and with the Texas Rangers for 2. His many records include most strikeouts, lifetime, 5,308, most games, 15 or more strikeouts, lifetime and most games, 10 or more strikeouts, lifetime. In 1990, Nolan Ryan extended his major league record by pitching a 6th no-hitter against Oakland on June 11th, 1990. He also became the oldest at 43 to throw one. Shows little stats there. ERA 3.16. Strikeouts 5,308. Wins 302. Innings pitched 4,990.33. Games 740. So that is it, my friends. Thank you very much. Again, this is for collecting Nolan. I'll have his link in the description. Definitely go check out his channel. It's an awesome channel. And if you like great content creator, and Nolan Ryan greatness, definitely go check him out. So without that, further ado, I'm going to go ahead and head out, guys. This is longer than I intended, but I kind of got caught up in the Nolan Ryan-ness. And yeah, have a great, wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you again soon.